They need understanding of what's happened to them. They need an identity. They need to know the truth about the Lord. They need to be woke up to who the devil is. That's the white man. That's what the hell they need. And you add that to black people, Latinos, and Native Indians, brother, then you're going to be able to do something.
The whole reason I'm here saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our life.
Chop and cut.
Is the Bible. Black supremacy is the Bible. And I can show it to you if you want. Go tell your mother and your father that they descend from rapists and slave traders. God damn you devils, man! You raped us and murdered us and lynched us. Put us in prison houses. Set us on fire. You better teach your young boys and girls the white man is the devil, the Bible speaks of. You respect, you tell your hijos and hijas, el blanco hombre es el diablo.
Chop and cut.
What's the sound now? Alright. One second. See if I can fix this. Okay, still sound now? Gone. The water. I said, whoa. This is Chop and Cut episode. Man, we always get these episodes mixed up because we do so. 45. Chop and Cut episode 45. Today, you know what I'm saying, the Unholy Matrimony, USA and Israel. You know what I'm saying? Also, we're going to be talking about black and brown faces of fallen soldiers, man. We all know that we had some soldiers. America had some soldiers that fell. Unfortunately, some of those soldiers was our brothers and sisters, members of the 12 tribes of Israel. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? What else we got? We got a story about Israel army merging with the U.S. military's army. You know what I'm saying? How this is making turmoil and an uproar in the political, you know what I'm saying, with everybody that's politically involved in America and USA. You know what I'm saying? We also have a couple of more stories that my Ottawa is going to bring in. Officer 500 Yagadar out of Virginia. Y'all give him a hand. He's in the chat. Y'all about Shimi Sharakata. You know what I'm saying? Of course, as you know, we might see Officer of 1,000 Aisha Allah the Eastern Shore. Hopefully we do. If we don't, you'll see him Sunday. You know what I'm saying, on our second podcast. So we're gonna jump straight into it. I know Officer Yagadar gonna have some videos, but I got some videos for y'all too. We're gonna start out with the Israel versus merging Israel army merging with a US army. And which is crazy is like, you know, we're not like politically involved in what America does. You know what I'm saying? It don't affect us. It doesn't hurt our feelings that their military is merging. Or even do we care? You know what I'm saying? That's prophecy that everybody will be pulled together to fight this war, World War III. You know what I'm saying? To try to fight the Most High when he come back in the middle of them fighting each other. But what's crazy is like, yo, we know that the Israeli army, they are barbaric savages. You know what I'm saying? If the U.S. army is merging with Israel, if U.S. army is merging with Israel army, that means they're gonna be some barbaric savages, man. Everybody knows of the Israel army doing atrocities, atrocious things. All wording. They say they put up a wall with one of the I think I don't know if it was just a Palestinian that they captured or if they captured one of the reporters. But they put up a wall. Israeli soldiers put up a wall, and behind them, the Israeli soldiers put up a body wall. Behind them, they were letting a dog, you know what I'm saying, essay a person as a term of torture or punishment, right? And then in their prison, that's what they do frequently, often. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else knows? Like, we got laws of don't practice bestiality. Why would the Most High give us a law of not practicing bestiality? Because he knows that the other nations practice bestiality. That's why those oppressors, you know, they love their dogs. You always wonder why they kiss them in the mouth so much. Let them lick their ice cream and then they lick it. That's their alarm clock. Their poodle over top of them, putting their tongue in their mouth. That's their alarm clock. They think that's a part of being bougie and rich. Letting your cup sides pooge put his tongue in your mouth. Oh God. He said Officer Yagada said that was a soldier, but the all wording both reporters and children. They was bestiality, all wording the reporters and the children. You know what I'm saying? So if America's military is about to merge with the Israelis' military, these oppressors, they already kind of restrained over here. Trump started to bring them out, let that true Esau nature come out. You know what I'm saying? It's just starting to come out a little bit by little bit. They're starting to get that animalistic, bloodthirst. You know what I'm saying? That's what we've been seeing now. Them just saying any old thing. You know what I'm saying? Now they're dealing with children. Now Israelis deal with children. That's where all the pedos go. You know what I'm saying? They escape charges over here in America when they have cases, right? You can run over to Israel and you can escape those charges. You'll have court cases going on in the U.S. and somebody will go to Israel and never get found guilty for those charges. You know what I'm saying? So if America's army is getting ready to merge with Israel's army, man, their older brother is going to show them the ropes again. Going to bring them all the way around full circle back into their true nature, their true culture. Going to let them be free like a eagle, like a bird in the sky. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get some more into it. We got this first video. I'll show y'all. pull it up right now. Yeah, this first video right here is somebody that's talking about how this whole setup when the Democrats and Republicans in Congress was voting for this to happen, how it came to be. We're gonna get into it. We're about to start this video now.
216 members of Congress just committed treason by voting to integrate the U.S. military with Israel. There were 6 Democrats who voted yes. They are Cuellar, Davis, Golden, Gonzalez, Gray, Glausenkamp, Perez. Not shocking that they are also some of the biggest
I'm gonna make this bigger. Salaki for that. You can't hear me, but I just made it a little bit bigger so you can see some of the names. So you can see some of the names on here. You got some of the people that you got on here. You got he said Marcia Perez, Don Davis, Henry Carello, Vincent or Vincetta Gorelez, and then you got 2 oppressors that's on here, right? So you got a black, you got a Judite, right? You know what I'm saying? And then you got Mexican, which is an Issacharite, right? 12 tribes, yeah, Issacharite, and a brother. All Israelites except for these 2 people right here. They Esau. And you like, dang, it kind of blows your mind because it's like we get tricked into this place every time. We get tricked with this. You got Israelite brothers, man, in here that's voting, you know what I'm saying, getting into these political seats, indulging themselves in business that is not of theirs, you know what I'm saying, into affairs that don't have nothing to do with them. And they voting for Israel and the U.S. Army to get together in the middle of, you know what I'm saying, all of our Latino brothers being snatched up out of America. You know what I'm saying? Being snatched up, you know what I'm saying, for all of the work they put in. You know what I'm saying? Building this country up. You know what I'm saying? Getting snatched up, put in cages. You still got babies over at the border in them cages. You know what I'm saying? At the border. You know what I'm saying? Brothers been getting unalived by ICE. You know what I'm saying? Trump been pushing this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we wondering, we got a part in this. You know what I'm saying? And our part is we need to separate from America. It's like you can't never get tired of saying this and speaking this truth to our brothers and sisters, telling them how we should separate from America. We sit here indulging in their political movements, being Republicans, Democrats. You can make decisions on voting for America's army to merge with Israel army, for their nation to exist, to continue, to thrive, to do all of the bloodshed, colonizing, displacement, you know what I'm saying? All their trails of tears that they've been doing all these years. You can vote for all of that to happen. But you ain't heard, well, we can research it. I bet you won't hear nothing about none of these brothers, these Israelite brothers up here making change for ICE to be eliminated. You know what I'm saying? For their people. Making changes for blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, they stop being unalived in the streets. For our children who have autism or some type of mental disorder, right? That they're working with to stop being unalived by the police whenever a wellness check is coming to the house. Wellness checks have been turned into what you call? They've been turned into hits. They've been hits. You calling for a wellness check, you are calling for a hit on somebody. That's what that is. They can vote for Israel to merge with America, for that military to be stronger, for America to exist, to oppress more Latino brothers, more blacks. You know what I'm saying? More of our brothers. We gonna finish this some more, man. Let me get some more. Let me play this more.
recipient of pro-Israel money, and almost every Republican voted for the bill except, of course, Thomas Massey, along with Breachin, Burchett, Crane, Hagman, Luna, and Roy. Shame on these people. They absolutely have blood on their hands, as we just had 2 more American soldiers killed this week fighting a war on behalf of Israel, and they are 25-year-old Tyler James Feehan and 19-year-old Isabella Gonzalez.
And stop right there. Shalom to the brothers that's checking in. We got Mako War. Shalom, Yahba Shema Sharakata. And we got Trooper the Wyathon. Yahba Shema Sharakata. The water for checking in. Now we got a sister. One of the soldiers that was unalive is a sister. She's only 19 or 18, I think. Let me see. I think she was 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? Now you got us being unalived in this war. A war that can't nobody explain why it's happening. Everybody saying, yo, what is he doing? Right? And you got us being unalived in these wars, man, because we don't know how to separate. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we don't know how to separate, the brother said right here, he said it's about money. They say they are some of the biggest, those 6 people that voted yes on that bill or on that decision to merge the armies. They said they are some of the biggest recipients of AIPAC. You know what I'm saying? That's an organization funded by the Jewish to pay people to make the decisions that they wanted to make. You know what I'm saying? What this sound like? What that sound like? The oppressors are paying, you know what I'm saying, them to make the decisions that they want them to make, so they can be great, so they continue to reign in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Dominate, oppress, unalive, pillage. You know what I'm saying? Genocide, children, all word. You know what I'm saying? Practice their bestiality, their LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? Some of the biggest LGBTQ parades are thrown by the so-called Jewish man, including America. All of this. They fighting and going to war for all of this, right? Over money. They some of the biggest apex. And who this sound like? This sound like a story of our king, you know what I'm saying, coming up against, you know what I'm saying, the government of Rome. You know what I'm saying? Trying to free his people minds, trying to set them free. You know what I'm saying? And you got some of our people, you know what I mean, that's going to trade. You know what I'm saying? That's going to backbite, that's going to join the oppressor for money. For money. You know what I'm saying? God dang. You know what I'm saying? We're going to finish this video off, man. I'm going to give y'all some more. I'm going to finish this video off.
In case you didn't know what the punishment for treason is, DJT will tell you it's the death penalty. So what's next is that the bill will now move to the Senate, where it will need 60 votes for the motion to proceed. Right now, there are 53 Republicans and 47 Democrats, so 7 of them will need to flip. And based on my best guess, this is probably the list of Democrats who are likely to betray America. Pause to read. So yeah, give them hell. 216 members.
And again, you got our brothers out here, man, voting to make America great in the midst of all the oppression that's happening. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of all the unaliving. You know what I'm saying? All the blatant racism. You know what I'm saying? Your goddamn president, you know what I'm saying, it was blatant with his racism. You know what I'm saying? He told you what he was going to do to our Hispanic brothers and how he was going to remove them. You know what I'm saying? And instead with that, what you got? You got blacks and Hispanics that's voting, you know what I'm saying, to make this damn place even more powerful and more of a terrorist over the goddamn whole entire world. You know what I'm saying? Not just saying over blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Yeah, over blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, but over the whole goddamn entire world. We gotta come to understanding that this is not our rest. This is not our home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're going to get some more into this. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up for y'all. In the midst of our brothers and sisters, there's more wickedness. Damn right, man. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of a sister being unalive too, a Latino sister. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about the other brother. This is his country. He should sacrifice himself for this country. He's Esau. Let Esau fight for Esau. You know what I'm saying? Chinese over in China, the Japanese over in Japan, they're gonna fight for their country. You're over here in America fighting for America as the Patriot Front. You know what I'm saying? In the Proud Boys, you know what I'm saying? The Patriot Front and the Proud Boys stand behind Trump and with Trump in making America back to its original Western roots. Its original Western roots don't involve blacks and Hispanics. But instead, we got our brothers and sisters standing up here to vote a bill to make your enemy stronger, to make his weapons even more powerful, to give him more weapons. For what? You think about the future, man. What is this going to put you at? What is going to put you at in the middle of all this? Where do you see your children and your grandchildren standing at as you vote to make America and Israel even more greater? You see the Hispanics being pushed out so much that they've been unalive. They've been unalive, not even pushed out. They've been pushed out, unalive, dragged out, whatever. Where is going to lead your legacy? You know what I'm saying? This happened to Christ. You know what I'm saying? Our King. Traded on by his own people. That's treason. He talking about treason against America to merge Israel with America. They brothers. They family. No, it's treason for us to be indulging in this and voting in this and helping this and endorsing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you that scripture too. I'm gonna give you Luke 22:1. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up right here. Saying, boom. Luke 22:1. Bible Gateway. Get that right here. Saying Luke 22. Get this for you right here, man. Take this down. Stop sharing that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Bring this scripture up for y'all. Show you how nothing is new under the sun. Around a feast day, our King went through the same thing. Let me share this right here with y'all. How can I make this bigger? Let me stretch that out like this. I can't make it bigger. I went to the next one. I'm gonna highlight it. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna highlight it. I ain't gonna highlight it. Y'all can see that. I hope y'all can see that. But this is Luke chapter 22, verse 1. It say, now the feast of unleavened bread drew nigh, which is called the Passover, right? And the chief priests and the scribes sought how they might unalive him. They talking about Christ, man. The chief priests, they sought how Salakia. Okay.
Wow, go ahead, priest.
Christ, sir.
Shalom, Lord of Christ.
Lord of Christ. I was talking about the scripture, you know what I'm saying, of how the betrayal, how our brothers and sisters betrayed Christ. And how, indulging in America's political moves to make their military even stronger and more powerful, you betraying your own brothers and sisters as you see them get oppressed in the streets every day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's so heavy about what you're saying also, priest, you know what I'm saying? When it's talk, when they quick to try to say that we're not them people. When you look at the moves that Israel is making, you can't find nowhere in the Bible where the Lord told us to team up with anybody else. You can't find nowhere in the Bible where the Lord said, okay, bet you're gonna merge your army with the heathens army, and this is how I'm gonna give y'all success. We didn't have a special band of Egyptians that rode with us against Pharaoh. It's never been like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's nowhere in the world that these people are God's chosen people. You also mentioned about making that screen bigger. If you shrink it, it'll get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you got your settings. Yeah, if you shrink it, it should get bigger. But again, you ain't nowhere in the world you can say that these people is us, man. God never used nobody else to free us, to liberate us, give us no kind of military victory by us going to another army or merging with another people, man. You know what I'm saying? So you right on it, priest. Go ahead and knock it on down. I'm finna get started to tic-tac up. You held it down. You know what I'm saying? We back in here. Y'all shimmy shop like a thumb to all the brothers watching. Y'all shamal the thumb by shimmy, y'all was shy. You know what I'm saying? The water, you feel me? There you go. Most High Christ. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. You gotta shrink it to make it bigger. You know what I'm saying?
The water.
Nah, yonder bot. The water to you.
All right, bet. Make this bigger. All right,
What are you reading it? I'll read for you.
Yo, it's no sweat. Go ahead.
What are you reading from? You 22 and what?
So I was gonna read all the way down to where it talks about him taking the money.
Okay, Most High Christ. So you gonna start at 1. Most High Christ. So this is what we at? This is what book is this?
Luke 2 and 1.
Say it again.
Luke chapter 22 and 1.
Most High Christ. This is Luke chapter 22, verse 1. Now the feast of unleavened bread drew nigh, which is called Passover.
Right. The Passover is when all of Israel come together, right? And we get together and we celebrate the Most High bringing us out of Egypt and unaliving our enemies, Pharaoh and his army. You know what I'm saying? That was when Moses led us out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the chief priests and scribes sought how they might kill him.
And these is the people of Rome that was high up in political seats. You know what I'm saying? Like the government, you know what I'm saying, of Rome. You know what I'm saying? The chief priests, the people that make decisions, you know what I'm saying, that writes the decisions, you know what I'm saying, that put stuff into law, that's the scribes and all that stuff, boy. They wanted to see how they might unalive Christ, because he was going around freeing the minds of his people, letting them know the same thing that the priests and prophets do today. They go out and they speak on the streets and they tell you that you are the true children, biblical children of the Bible, that you are the tribe of Judah, that you are the tribe of Issachar, you know what I'm saying? And where you came from and what your culture is and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, which is the laws and the commandments and the statutes and our culture. Go ahead.
For they feared the people.
You know what I'm saying? For they feared, you know what I'm saying? They feared the people. They feared Salakia. They feared that the people starting to wake up, you know what I'm saying, and go against Rome. They feared that. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot. So
now that was a certain brother that was named Judas, you know what I'm saying? That was a Issacharite, you know what I'm saying? And that also Satan went in them. Now Satan, when they say that Satan went in them, Satan put a demon on him. You know what I'm saying? And Satan is see, in the Christian church, we know as Satan as somebody that goes around that's an enemy of Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's going to fight Christ at the end. When actually Satan works for the Most High. The Most High does good and evil for his will. You know what I'm saying? And you have the option to follow the laws and serve Christ or fail. You know what I'm saying? Or fail and not follow the laws. So Satan was doing his job, man. And Satan went and saw him and put a demon on him. You know what I'm saying? And this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Being of the number of the 12.
All right, cool. So now this is just telling you that Judas was one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And he went his way and communed with the chief priests and captains.
So then that's when Judas went to the government, man, and he made deals with them. Go ahead, sir.
How he might betray him unto them.
You know what I'm saying? How he might give up Christ, you know what I'm saying, our king, to the government. You know what I'm saying? how we gonna trick him or however way he needed to do it, how he's gonna serve up our king, his brother, to the Roman government. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And they were glad and coveted to give him money.
And he did it for money. That's the same thing how these officials, these so-called Democrats, you know what I'm saying? What is his name? Maria Perez, Henry Culler, Don Davis, and Vincent Galez, whatever his name is, Vincetta Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? These brothers and sisters, man, them taking money from APAC, you know what I'm saying, to make Americas in the goddamn Jewish man, you know what I'm saying, that stole your culture, you know what I'm saying, that said your king was boiling in a pot of dun, you know what I'm saying, that is with ice, to come and grab you and snatch your children up and your babies and put them in cages. You know what I'm saying? And who the hell knows what's going on to them children that's been in them cages for what, 6 years now? 5 years now? They growing up in there. It's 3-year-olds that was in there when we used to see those videos on them in them cages. You know what I'm saying? Them 3-year-olds are now 7-year-olds. Imagine what's happening to them.
And Salakia, please. Now, what you dropping is so heavy. Not only do they got our 3-year-olds, our babies in them cages, growing up inside of a damn concentration camp. A lot of these police officers, these videos you see where the police officers snatching us out the car, unaliving us, slamming a sister on her damn head, slamming a brother by his dreads, sicking the dog on them, letting the dog eat us up. Guess where they're getting trained at? A lot of those police officers getting trained by the IDF. You feel me? That's been going on. That's been going on for years. They don't tell you about that part. They go right over there to Israel and get trained by the IDF. You feel me? So I just wanted to throw that out there too as well. We don't be understanding just how intricate and how all of these devils come together to spite us. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, go ahead, priest.
No, it's no sweat. That's absolutely right. I didn't even know that they got trained over there at the water, sir. You know what I'm saying? You learned me something. You taught me something. You know what I'm saying? But and another thing, if you see what they gonna do when they went and created an island, you know what I'm saying, to go have their fun with children, to go fulfill their lust and their desire with children. What you think they doing to them beautiful Hispanic babies that's in them cages? And you know what I'm saying, being somebody that is watching this in America, you being the person that votes for this to be stronger, for this to continue. You know what I'm saying? That's betrayal. And you're doing it for money.
And
they said they're the biggest recipients of APAC. Just like from the government. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid by the government to do evil. Just how Judas getting paid by the government to portray his brothers and sisters to continue evil as we working to build a nation, open up the minds, you know what I'm saying, and bring people back to our culture. Go ahead, sir.
You know, and I was just going to add to it, you know what I'm saying? At the very least, at least the politicians getting the cut of it. You think about how many Americans is going for this mess that's going forward. They sweeping down there America first. America first. You know what I'm saying? But America's putting is lock, stock, and barrel, you know what I'm saying, with Israel. It's American soldiers that's out there, you know what I'm saying, being unalive. Not Israel's. You feel me? So at least they getting something out the deal. You got Americans going for it. They don't even care. The only thing that they want is to be able to unalive, be able to assault, be able to hand over top, you know what I'm saying, say they better than blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. The same ones that want to kick us out the country don't mind when we go and die for the country. You feel me? And it amazes me because they quick to tell you that they don't like them people over there. They quick to tell you that. But with this deal that you're talking about, was a $1.5 trillion deal. ICE is getting paid more than your military branches. How you American first? How you love America? But ICE is making more than the Marines. ICE is making more than the Army, than the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Than the Air Force. ICE and DHS is making more than them. You know what I mean? So again, it just shows you the hypocrisy. It shows you the hypocrisy of this country. You feel me? And it's being played out live on TV, man. It's being played out live on TV, and that's always been You know what I'm saying? One of their tools, one of their weapons they use against us is the finance. We are poor people, but even with the little bit that we got, we make it. You know what I'm saying? We make it. But that just like Judas, man, that money, that change, that ability to be better than your brothers and your sisters and have a little bit more, you will sell out everything, man. And that's what you see going on over there. All of them politicians getting paid by APAC. You can go to APAC, APAC track or whatever, or APAC.com. It'll show you the numbers of what they're getting, millions. And your favorite politician is on that list. Jasmine Crockett is on that list. Your favorite politician is on that list getting paid. Every last one of them getting a check. And that's just what they showing you. Imagine what they're getting underneath the table, Officer Karat. Imagine what they're getting that you don't hear nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem Jeffries. He's supposed to be, well, I think, the leader of the Democratic Party. He getting paid too. All of them getting a check, man. Every last one of them getting a check. And that goes to show you again, all of that, we can't do this just for black people. That same garbage that Obama said when he got in office, oh, I can't just do nothing just for black people. Same thing Kamala Harris said, well, I can't just do nothing just for black people. That wouldn't be right. They don't have no problem doing something just for Israel. They have no problem sending American soldiers to die just for Israel. No problem whatsoever. That lets you know that's a hustle, man. That's a hustle. Politics has always been quid pro pro until it comes to blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people, man. You know what I'm saying? So what you dropping is extra heavy, man. I saw that video you played. You feel me? We got some more to go, but go ahead. You got it, Priest. And shout out TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You can always join us in the chat, or y'all can join us, you know what I'm saying, online at ISUPK Norfolk, ISUPK Baltimore. You feel me? Again, shout out to the chat. We up in here, episode 45. Episode 45. We got Officer Ganai in the chat. Slacky. That's Officer Ganai Rib. You know what I'm saying? How was Shamal Thun Bashim? Y'all was shot. You and Princess Azara Ma. You feel me? But yeah, man, like what you dropping is like super.
Damn right, sir.
Go ahead, Priest.
Damn right, sir. We know the scripture tell us that money is the root of all evil, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The same thing it comes back to is that thing where everybody has been. We've been watching Tucker Carlson. Yeah, what's her name? The Oppressor Tucker Carlson and the sister that's married to the Candace Owens. They've been cracking. They've been deciphering, digging in, cracking open, letting us know everybody that benefits from APAC and what APAC is. You know what I'm saying? And we know APAC. Go ahead.
Just real quick, they telling you that now, but keep in mind they was getting the check from they was getting the check from them too. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Craig.
Yeah, Candace Owens was getting a check from them too. You know what I'm saying? She was working with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just when they became enemies, when they start talking bad about them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When they couldn't continue to get the money, that's what Candace Owens only started telling the truth after Trump fired her.
Facts.
When Trump fired her, then she went on this spiel. She make it seem like it's about Charlie K, but not really. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her friend.
That's just one of her talking points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuel on the fire.
They off them too. She know that they off them too. You feel me?
She knows that. She knows people that's behind that area that will back her. You know what I'm saying? The other side of America. You know what I'm saying? First she was with Trump, then she got fired. Now she's on the other side of America. She needs people to fund her and all of that stuff. They send her money to her YouTube, keep it alive. This is the basis of what she's talking about. She's not for anybody anyway. She's for self. You know what I'm saying? If she was for us, she would be bringing out all of this truth. She was just saying that she didn't a whole bunch of crazy stuff about black people. Like you would just it don't even mean nothing now that you defending Charlie Kirk, because what Charlie Kirk stood for was against the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Was against us. And you're defending a person who got unalive, and while he was living, he was against your people. Same betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying, with her and the Oppressor, you know what I'm saying? They broke out all this stuff about APAC and how they fund all of these different politicians to push their agenda. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy that we see our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, on the other side with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make them stronger. You know what I'm saying? To continue to oppress us so we will never be a nation. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're absolutely correct, man. We got a couple comments in the chat on TikTok. Say when I triple dog dare you to go into one of them people that half a flag you see behind me. Go into their chat, say something about the star of Renfram, the star of Molech. You don't know the Bible, you a damn dummy. Anybody that asks us about the star of Renfram, Molech, you're idiot. You have no idea what the Bible is talking about, man. None whatsoever. You feel me? Never throughout the history of the Israelites did we worship stars, Saturn, the planets, none of that. And that's what that is. You feel me? So again, we'll leave that there with that one. It's a damn shape. You feel me? It's a shape, and that's what they call it. It's not even called a star in the Bible. A star is a ball of gas. It's amazing. We got to go through this each and every time. And that's why they're able to do what they do. America and Israel, because a lot of your textbooks, all your textbooks, you know what I'm saying? They were behind Texas Instruments, right? It's so much of a rabbit hole you will get into when you start to study them people, when you start to study Amalek, your whole all those Texas Instrument books that we grew up on. Guess who funded it? McGraw-Hill and all. Guess who funded all of those? Yeah, the Jewish man. They funded that. The same ones that you weren't worried about that star then. You weren't worried about that star then. You know what I'm saying? You was cool with it then. For again, as much as they have such a problem with them, we're not sending your sons and daughters over there to water the desert. That ain't us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't sending your sons and daughters over there to water the desert. On top of not even sending their own people. Israel said they don't even send their own soldiers to go fight in Iran. Bet y'all didn't know that, did you? Why you on here running your lips? You on here running your lips talking about a damn star. You on here running your lips, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have a problem with them sending your soldiers over there to die. I got a video for that as well. You know what I'm saying? Let me play this. Let me play that for him real quick, Officer Karat. Let me play that for him real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of our people don't even realize, again, they're not sending their own people over there. If y'all knew that in the chat, y'all let me know in the chat if y'all knew that. If y'all knew that Israel does not send their own people over to fight in the war. If y'all knew that, y'all let me know.
They own sons and they own daughters. Because that Hispanic sister was 19. That was somebody's daughter.
Exactly. Somebody's daughter.
You know what I'm saying? They don't send their sons. You see their sons in the streets and videos spitting on reporters for going over there reporting things that get reported all around the world all year.
Look, they spit on Christians. You such a big Christian nation over here in America. Go over there with your cross and say you're a Christian and watch what they do to you. The little kids kick at you and spit on you. You know what I'm saying? The Amalek, why you over there? You know what I mean? But you're so Christian when you're over here. You're so holier than now when you're over here. That's a lie. That's that same crap that Candace Owens was doing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that same garbage, and Israel know that. The thing about Israel, they know that America will do anything for that money. You know what we call those, right? You know what we call those. The ones that do anything for that dollar. That's America, and that's Americans. You feel me? That's what you Americans are. And they know it, man. They know it. And they know you're not that smart. They spent a long time dumbing down America. Some of the lowest IQs in the world are right here in America. You know what I'm saying? These damn devils over here ain't smart at all. It's easy to manipulate them. It's easy. They the caveman. They the Geico caveman. You know what I'm saying? Give them some red meat, give them a target, and they go. You know what I'm saying? They ain't thinking about nothing else. And Israel knows that, man. Israel knows this. So let's watch this little video real quick. You know what I'm saying? Trooper Leviathan say they more wicked. He also said Small has not sent their children to fight this war. And you absolutely correct, Priest. But see, you smarter than the rest of these other ones, Priest. You smarter than some of these ones that jump in the chat talking about Renfram and damn it Molech. You know what I'm saying? In shapes, geometry and shit. Let's play this though for him real quick though. Like Officer Karat was saying, that's just 19 years old, man. 19. While you kicking her people out the country. Why you don't want them in the country? Why they being unalive by damn ICE? Babies inside dog cages. She out there fighting for the country when these other cowards is sitting behind their damn keyboard, typed with Twitter fingers. They behind the keyboard, Officer Karat, with Twitter fingers. We was kings. They on Twitter per capita. You know what I'm saying? This sister out here got more heart than all of them. Go ahead and run this for him real quick.
It's very low, sir.
See if I can turn it up for Lockett. See if I can turn it up for Lockett. It might just be that video. Hold up.
Defending Israel, 2 U.S. military soldiers lost their lives. One being a teenage girl soldier who just graduated from high school last year. And Israeli social media is mocking the poor girl. They believe that Trump betrayed Israel by seeking a peace deal.
I'm gonna stop it right there. You hear what he just said, right? Israel is online over there laughing at this girl, laughing at her, laughing at Americans because they send women into war, laughing at you while they taking your money and your sons and daughters is dying in the damn desert, laughing at you. What you're doing? You online with Twitter fingers, mad at the Israelites for telling the world, you know what I'm saying, how much of a monster you are. You mad at us, but you're not mad at them. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the gist of it. Look at, you see the top of the picture, right, Officer Kara? You see you got Barron Trump up there. Barron Trump done made millions since this war started. He done made millions investing. Mysteriously, he seems to know when, even though we done won the war 40 times, according to Trump, some kind of way, mysteriously, he seems to know that the war wasn't going to end. So when the price of the oil go down because Trump says, hey, we got a peace deal, we got an MOU, we're going to come together, somehow he buys up all the oil when it's low, Officer Kara. And then guess what? When that deal falls through and we back at it again, the straits is closed again, then the price shoots up. Oh, Barron he makes money. I don't know how he know this, Kara. I don't know. He must be, you know what I'm saying, psychic. Go ahead, Freeze.
No, that shows how their lust for money and self-gain and the selfishness and the pride of these oppressors led him into a continuous war that now he can't escape. Because his eye was on the prize. You heard me?
Right.
The whole time his eyes was on the prize, making money. My son's making money, us getting more money. And now y'all gonna have all the money in the end. It ain't even gonna matter. Because the Most High gonna come down and destroy you. You hear me?
But they don't believe that, though, Chris. They don't believe that. They don't believe that.
You talked about how America what you say Salakia. Well, you said something about America gaining all the money. You know what we call that? I was like, you call that a whore?
Yeah, that's exactly what you call that. Yeah.
They talk about that.
A lady of the night. That's exactly what you call it. A lady of the night. You know what I'm saying?
It said in the Revelations what they say. He was going to show them the judgments.
Yeah, that whore that sits on many waters. You know what I'm saying? That whore that sits on many waters. Gonna get her skirt lifted up. Gonna get that skirt lifted up, and that's America, man. That's America, man. That's another reason how you know that this Bible is wrote by black men. That's only something that nigga gonna say. That ain't they talk. That's what a black man gonna say. You feel me? Salakia, priest, go ahead.
No, that was it. That was exactly you know what I'm saying. The whore that sit on many waters. When you said they want to do everything for money, he making all the deals for money, not knowing that Iran. It wasn't playing. Now it ain't no turning back. You done played around trying to make deals, chasing money. Now Iran is not playing. Now you have to stop playing. Now you got to get serious. Now you got to lock yourself into a situation, or merge the militaries, and now you got your eye on destroying them now, which is going to lead you into World War III, going to lead into people continuously taking sides, dragging y'all down into that valley of Jehoshaphat and getting it on. You hear me? Because you wanted to chase cash.
That's right. That's right.
Just like the politicians, the Democrats, just like everybody. Just like everybody that is out in that world, you know what I'm saying, that is a heathen or dead to this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters need to wake up because we are watching prophecy happen right before our eyes, bro.
Let me finish playing the rest of this video. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to see if that works.
So we're making fun of her. Why do we have teenage girl soldiers in the Middle East as we fight another superpower? Israel writes our political correctness rules for our military, sends our teenage girls to defend Israel, and then mocks us when they die. And Israel says it has no interest in jumping into the U.S.-Iran war that they themselves started. They will not send any troops into this war, limit themselves to only airstrikes to keep their soldiers safe, and then laugh at ours that they put in danger.
How could they ever respect your sacrifice when they never gave a damn about your people?
At the bottom of that picture, you will see the other, again, it was 4 soldiers in total. That first one that video you played that the devil mentioned, it was another devil. But you also had, you know what I'm saying, this other sister at the bottom, you know what I'm saying, Angel. She's from Queens. Her pop's Trinidad, Tobago. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the brother next to her, you know what I'm saying? This young brother, you know what I'm saying? He out of North Carolina. You feel me? It's always us, you know what I'm saying? And it's been like that through all the wars. They quick to throw us on the front line, quick to throw us in dangerous positions. You know what I'm saying? Because our lives are expendable. And Trooper Lawayathan said a lot of our brothers and sisters from Issachar served the devil's army for citizenship. And he's absolutely correct. Matter of fact, with Trooper Lawayathan saying that's finna take me in a different direction. I wasn't even planning on going, but I got to show him this now just because of what he said, right? Because what he said is so true. Because it ain't just Issachar. It ain't just Issachar. You know what I'm saying? Because they're served to get their citizenship. And guess what America does to them once they all used up? Guess what America does to them? What? Say it again, please.
Snatch it right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got a video on that. Let me run that for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because what he's saying is so heavy and so true. They'll come right back and take that citizenship and kick them out of the country. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a predator that's never honored none of his deals. He didn't honor none of the treaties with the Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? He didn't honor 40 acres and a mule. You feel me? He didn't honor none of the land deals that he did with the Latinos, the Mexicans, when he went to war with them. You know what I'm saying? He never had, because that's not what he does, man. That's not what he does, man. You feel me? Is this the one I want to show? Let me see, make sure I get the right one. I believe this is it.
We should already know that too, man. A lot of our Latino brothers, you know what I'm saying? We should already see that right now. It is. The ICE has not only been grabbing people that are undocumented, you know what I'm saying, that are here. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters that are undocumented. We've been seeing them grab documented brothers and sisters. We've been seeing the videos of them grabbing their IDs and slipping it to the side, throwing it on the ground as they throw him in the truck. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes on to a lot of our brothers and sisters, our elders in this community that keep trying to influence us and get us to join with America, thinking that that's the proper way to go. Because that same devil destroyed Mexico, destroyed Venezuela.
That's right.
Made it look like a trash can. So you think being here and giving your life for America is better than, you know what I'm saying, over there? They did that over there. They did it over here. We don't understand, or we can't escape that. It's not the crimes and all of that stuff that's happening wherever you at, even here, it's because we don't serve the Most High. That's why.
Right. That's right. Now you absolutely correct, man. You absolutely correct. I'm gonna run this little video right here though, so you'll see again exactly what I'm talking about. Now, this brother right here, is Benito Hernandez. He did 3 tours over in Iraq. You feel me? 3 tours. How many tours did Trump do? How many tours did any of Trump family do? How many tours did his father do? None of them. And that's what it is. You got politicians that's sitting there. Their sons aren't going to fight none of these wars. You feel me? Their sons and daughters ain't going to clean up none of the messes that they make. And they know that. That's going to always be blacks, Latinos, and Native indigenous people running over that. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's in the country due to oppression. You know what I'm saying? We look at military like another career route. You know what I'm saying? It's better than being homeless. A lot of brothers that's homeless end up joining the military. You know what I'm saying? They get put out the out the home or whatever. But when they hit 18 or whatever that age, and guess what? They got no other option. They go to the military. It's a job. You go to the military. It's gonna pay for school. You go to the military. You feel me? We go out of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Out of poverty and oppression is why we end up in the military, thinking that if we join, well, look, we join them. Okay, we good now. Maybe I won't suffer. You know what I'm saying? All this shit I saw growing up, but it don't work like that, man. So this brother right here, Benito Hernandez, right? I want you to watch this, then watch the rest of the video as the video plays out. Because what Trooper Lawayathan brought up is heavy. Damn right, Chris. That's exactly it. That's why we joined the military. You feel me? Then you get in there, you get indoctrinated. You get in there, you get indoctrinated. This is the 1% of the country. You feel like some kind of way you're different. Unless, you know what I'm saying, the Lord gives you eyes to see what's really going on around you. And you start to see just how flawed it is. These are supposed to be the most honorable. The most honorable be the main ones, you know what I'm saying, lying. The most honorable be the main ones. You get deployed, go over to Okinawa or so forth. Everybody on the base is sleeping with your wife. You feel me? That's them. Why? Because you'll never get away from who these people are, man. You feel me? The Bible says they are the devil. The Bible told us to never join with them. It says never to make marriages with them. Making marriages with them is joining in their military. That's making a marriage with them. Laying down, having sex with them is making a marriage with them. Making that agreement with them. You feel me? The Lord never told us to do that. Again, that's how you know that the other people over there ain't us, man. They're not us. I'm gonna go ahead and run this door real quick. I tell you, I want to play it on this. The Trooper Lawyer thing. Let me bring this up. Officer Karas Salaki.
After serving 3 tours in Iraq, a U.S. Navy veteran brought to America as a baby and later got his green card and although promised citizenship by serving in the United States military, he's currently detained by ICE, awaiting deportation.
And not just him.
You see, he believed the lies of America, and he's not the only one.
Look at these brothers in this video here.
If you're a Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, there is no honor in serving a dishonorable nation.
Puerto Rico, Trinidad,
fighting
Jamaica,
fighting for the colonizer,
Haiti,
fighting for the oppressor.
Trinidad, Tobago
Blacks,
again.
Latinos, and Native Indigenous are one people, one nation, and our God.
Another brother from Jamaica. For all you FBAs out there that swerving down, these ain't our people. You can't look at these videos and tell me that this not our people, man. You feel me? You can't look at this video and tell me that these not our people.
We've never been
Honduran,
accepted or included in America. Proverbs 5:8 reads, "Remove thy way far from her."
This brother from St. Kitts, Nevis, from the islands, from the Caribbean.
Lest thou give
this brother from the Dominican Republic.
And thy years unto the cruel.
Another brother from Belize.
Integrating and becoming part of America.
You know what I'm saying? This brother from Haiti.
We have given our honor.
All these brothers done been deported, man. Another brother from Haiti.
Given our years.
But you will believe that garbage. They tell you that these ain't our people. That brother from Guyana. Come on, man. Another brother from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? And what's so crazy about that video? When I made that video, Officer Kara, when you hear those different countries or whatever, right? When you hear those different locations, you in your mind, because we so damn Americanized, we hear those and hit that South American location, the island. We don't even, you know what I'm saying, visualize and realize that those are our people. When you looking at that video, if you couldn't see the name and title on the bottom of each soldier that went by, you would have sworn down they were just black. You wouldn't have knew that they was from Honduras. You know what I'm saying? From the Dominican Republic. You would have not have known if that wasn't at the bottom of that video, man. It's always been us. You know what I'm saying? So you will fight, give your life for this damn country, then they boot you out the country. That's America. Go ahead.
These videos that the ISUPK is put, that's why it's so important to get into class and to watch these classes. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because before your son or your daughter make a decision,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? About going to the military, that is a video that they should watch. You know what I'm saying? If any Hispanic or Haitian brother or Jamaican or thinking, even if here in America, blacks here in America, you thinking about joining the military and you thinking about getting something from them, you know what I'm saying, to join the military, you feel me? You should watch this video. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, money is not going to help you escape, you know what I'm saying, your father. You know what I'm saying? They're like, and you know what I mean? It's not going to help you escape. You still going to be a Negro. You still going to be a Mexican. You still going to be a Haitian. You're not going to be Italian, Irish. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be Jewish. You're not going to be, listen, you think that you share something with them because you call yourself Christian. You think this is your people. America is a Christian state, is a Christian country. They believe in God. They believe in Christ and all that. That's what you think you share with them. No, their God is different from yours. You know what I'm saying? Their God got blonde hair and blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yours don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that's a video that they should all look at, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like we be forgetting, even when you learn in history, you know what I'm saying, about how we went and fought in the Civil War, right? You know what I'm saying?
One of the main ones that died in the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Main ones that died in World War I, World War II, by the millions, and didn't get a damn dime for it. You feel
and
me?
came
Salaki.
back and got unalive. You know what I'm saying? By oppressors in their suits.
In your uniform. In your uniform.
In
It's a
the
famous brother, a picture. Salakia priest. It's a famous brother, a picture they show where the police officer took the butt of his nightstick and jugged the brother's eyes out in his damn uniform. You know what I'm saying? Blinded the brother in his uniform. They don't care nothing about your damn sacrifice for this country because they don't care nothing about you. You feel me? We running in there trying to get a check, trying to better our lives. Understand, it don't matter what you do or how you move. If you don't have the Most High with you, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be successful with it. You can get a whole bunch of money. That don't mean nothing to the Most High. You're not going to escape these curses, man. And our path to success is us coming back together, like it says in Zephaniah 2:1. Old nation, not desire. You're not desired by this nation because you put on that uniform and you go die for them. They removed the names of black soldiers in Arlington Cemetery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trump removed their names. They don't care about what you did. 4-star, 5-star generals. You know how much of your life you gotta dedicate your whole life to become a general in the damn military. Your whole life. Go ahead, Chris.
No, that's just absolutely right. I forgot about that. Like they erase names of great blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in the military that did great things for the existence, for the stability of America, to have the power and the position they have in the world. They erased it away. That ain't enough.
Never enough.
That ain't enough.
Never enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Never enough, man.
They
Never
can't
enough,
make
man.
a decision. They can't keep their decisions because they told you can get citizenship if you come here and you be a good citizen by working, paying your taxes. You know what I'm saying? Not committing a crime. They go into the courts to grab you as they told you to come to court to maintain your citizenship. And then they grabbing you while you're doing the right thing. Your children, they got a law where your children have to go to school. Your children are going to school, learning about American history to being conditioned to become good American citizens. They taking your babies out of there to catch you. You following the laws. That's how they catching you. They not catching you because you not following the laws. Salakia, sir. They catching our brothers from following the law. That's how they catching you.
When they go around here breaking the law, because if we get time, I want to bring that up since they so big on law and order. They so big on law and order. We're gonna look up the definition of what a damn war crime is. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to drive home real quick. You know what I'm saying? I want to drive home real quick. Akwaf Amanah said, "What's the topic?" We talking about Israel and how they don't send they sons or daughters over there to die in Iran, but America does send their sons and daughters to die, and a lot of times those sons and daughters are our people. You feel me? Our people who you would kick out the country. You'll send DHS and ICE after, but you don't mind sending them over there to die in the desert. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about now. And I just want to drive it down. Trooper Lewiathan said these brothers was denied all the benefits that was owed to them. Exactly. You promised them all them benefits, which is why they joined. You know what I'm saying? Your VA loan, your GI Bill. You feel me? You promised them all them benefits. They gave you their entire life. When you're in that military, your entire life is that military. They might lie. That recruiter might look at you in lie and say it's just a job. That's a damn lie. That's your life now. That's your life. You a soldier in uniform, out of uniform. You know what I'm saying? On the clock, off the clock. That's your life. And you give your life up. You leave your family. You know what I'm saying? You leave your peers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you got to leave your wives. You're going away from your wife 6 months to a year to 2-3 years at a damn time. You come back, your baby was a baby. When you left, you come back, your baby is a toddler now. 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, gone. You ain't going to no damn PTA meetings. You ain't going to no baseball games, no basketball game, right? Then you come back and they boot your ass out the country. That's America, man. That's American. It's always been America. And it's something that we have got to always keep in mind. This place has never honored what it said. It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? We might pull that scripture. The words of their mouth are smoother than butter. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds real good. It sounds good when they lying to you in your ear. It sounds good when they telling you about that damn American dream. But the American dream for blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people is a nightmare. Always has been and always will be a nightmare. And you can't get out of that tax bracket. You can't tax yourself out of these curses, man. Let me show you something real quick, though. You feel me? Let me show you something real quick. This right here, this is just a simple AI search because I know that they love to say that the UPK be lying, right? You feel me? Well, this is what Google says. The Joint U.S. and Israel military campaign against Iran is primarily an air and naval operation. I'm just going to keep on going down. Where is it at? With no conventional IDF ground invasion into Iranian territory. They do not send their soldiers into Iran. You feel me? They don't send their soldiers into Iran. You feel me? But American soldiers are going into Iran. And then I wanted to get this for you, right? Again, because they don't never believe us, Officer Kara. You know what I'm saying? We be making shit up, right? They don't believe us. They believe when we tell them that this is a shield, the shield of David. Nah, that's a star, even though the Bible don't say that. You know what I'm saying? Damn right, Trooper Lawayathan. He said, you know, we all consider government property. That's your Social Security number and so forth. You're absolutely correct. You feel me? We were never freed. If you got it in your mind that you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous and you're free in this land, you understand what I'm saying? If you're not in ISUPK, you are delusional. You lying to yourself, man. You're absolutely lying to yourself. Let me share this this joint right here. Now, this is from one of their, I forget the cast his position, right? Let me see, I forget his position. Make sure I pull the right one up. Which one is this one? Okay, yeah, it's that one. Make sure I pull the right one up. But I forget his actual position. But this cat here, I think it might say it on it when we put it up. Yeah, there it goes. It's gonna say it when we put it up. All right, bet. So this is what's this nigga position? Okay, the Israel finance minister. But Bezalel Smotrich. They killed me trying to pretend to be us, man. Bezalel Smotrich. You know what I'm saying? It says this report right here, right? This report was published July 21st, a couple of days ago. It says Israel says it has no interest in joining the U.S. war against Iran. Didn't J.D. Vance get on TV and say the only reason that we attacked is because Israel said they was attacked, they was going to attack, and that's why we got into this war? I thought that's what I heard. Is that what you heard, Officer Karate? That's what I heard. Right? Yeah, that's what I heard. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you with your boy, right? He haul off and hit somebody in the mouth. Then he get behind you. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Once you get into it, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's such hypocrisy because this is their fight. like everybody knows this is their war. Like I'm talking about from the perspective of not knowing anything about the Bible and anything about the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, everybody knows, it sees that. Listen, Iran got into it with the Palestinians. Yemen jumped in. You know what I'm saying? It went so far now that Iran is in. This is all the cause from Israel, the so-called Jewish man. And now they saying like, oh, we ain't got nothing to do with it. That's how you know that they all white. They all oppressors. Because this is the same thing America does. You know what I'm saying? America does the same thing. He did the same thing with Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? He was the reason. They said, I ain't there. You know what I mean? You do your thing with Russia.
Hey, Zelensky came over here. He said, look, I don't know what's wrong with this dude over here. Why are you over there messing with them good people? You know what I'm saying? These straight plays Zelensky and laughed at him, man. This is the oppressor, man. America is the oppressor. They are the oppressor. The YT man is the oppressor of the earth. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You understand? I'm just gonna read a little bit of this, Officer Kara. What you're saying is so heavy, man. It says Israel Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich has said Israel has no interest in joining a renewed U.S. military campaign against Iran, arguing that the current conflict and continued economic pressure on Tehran already serves Israel's interests. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is nothing new. This is why I have such little respect for the ones that jump in the comment section talking crazy to us. Such little respect for the ones that jump into the comment section talking about that Star Renfram, Star Molech bullshit. I got such little respect for them because they don't bring none of this smoke to these people. None of it. You know what I'm saying? This is the sister, 19 years old, Isabella Gonzalez. They don't even want her in the country, but she can go over there and fight for them. They don't want her in the country, but she can go over there and fight and die for them. You know what I'm saying? This is the other sister, you know what I'm saying, from out of Queens, New York. Her father from Trinidad, Tobago, just like a lot of them other brothers I showed you in the other video. She gone. This little sister gone. You know what I'm saying? Don't want them in the country. This is the brother, 30 years old. Like I said, you got to leave. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave your family. You know what I'm saying? He's 30 years old. He got a wife and child at the house. Now he gone forever. You know what I'm saying? Going to fight for people that say they're not even sending their own damn people up in there to fight. How you make that make sense, man? You can't make that make sense. And what's so crazy about it, you know, was like, again, when I say I have all the meaning behind that flag, again, Aqua Amana, is Israel and America have joined their militaries together. They passed on it in the House yesterday. It's just waiting on the president's signature. So their militaries are going to be joined together. And that again shows you how they are not they are not us. The same people in the Bible. The Lord never told us to join another nation's military. Never.
It's a lot here.
Go ahead.
And it's such hypocrisy. You're gonna put out something to say that you don't have nothing to do with the war of Iran, but you joining your military. So how you gonna join your military if you don't got nothing? We fighting Iran. That's what people saying in America. America is fighting Iran right now. They've been bombing them every day for what, the past 2 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, for 2 weeks every day they've been getting bombed. You know what I'm saying? The people ain't got no water over there in Iran.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you saying that you don't have nothing to do with it, but you are merging your military with it. You know what's going to happen, right? Those soldiers are going to be in Israel, protecting Israel, and your children are going to be over there in Iran on the ground fighting, going to war.
That's right.
While these soldiers is going to be having, you know, operating the Iron Dome. You know what I'm saying? Just doing stuff where they can go home every day, switching a shift.
That's right.
And they get to see their family.
And look, Priest, like what you're saying is so heavy, right? The sister in the chat said, you know, when people say the Bible isn't real, everything that's happening is written in the Bible. You absolutely correct. Since the brother was breaking down Joel 2, Joel 3, talking about the valley of Jehoshaphat, Revelations 18, talking about that dragon, you know what I'm saying? And how it was going to grow. That serpent that was in that garden, that's America that just done grew up, man. That's all. It's done grew up. When it's talking about that dragon, that fire-breathing dragon, that's those missiles that they be dropping, those bombs they be dropping, man. That's all. That's all that is, man. And everything is coming to pass, man. Everything is coming to pass. And again, I have such little, you know what I'm saying, respect for the ones that jump in the chat talking crazy to us, because they never do it to them, but they claim they don't like them either. Did y'all know that Israel attacked? They've been talking about how, again, Iran been at war with America for 47 years. Ain't that the lie they told? That's the lie they told, right? Even though it's been zero damn casualty, they done been at war with America for 47 years. Y'all know who actually did attack Americans and killed Americans? You want to see? Yeah, I want you to take a wild guess. Guess who actually did? And these people that we talking about today, guess what country actually did attack America and unalive the Americans? Let me show you something. Show you how, again, they done dumbed down every damn body in America. You feel me? They dumb you down on purpose so they can run game on you all the time, man. This is straight off the internet. You can go and pull this up. These same Navy, you know what I'm saying, seamen or whatever is what they call them. They never got justice for what happened to them. This is the USS Liberty. The USS Liberty was a United States Navy technical research. They was with the IDF and them earlier that day. When you really read into it and research it, right? They was with them earlier, right? Officer Karai, they had spoke to them. They knew what ship was out there, right? It was attacked by Israeli air and naval forces. You know what I'm saying? This was June 8, 1967, right? And it was called the 6 day, during the 6 day war. They killed 34 Americans. When they threw the lifeboats out, the Americans, once after they attacked the Navy ship, right? And they threw the lifeboats out so the Navy, they can jump on it. Guess what they did? They shot the damn lifeboats. American flags flying in the sky. They called the American president. He couldn't do nothing about it. Couldn't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even talk about this mess right now. They don't even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about it. Right on time. Charles by God. Again, Charles by God. Charles by God ain't got no problem with Israel. He got a problem with us. You know what I'm saying? He got a problem with us. The oppressor is so dumb. They're so dumb. Every last one of them is so dumb. And that's why if you Black, Latino, and Native Indigenous, you need to separate yourself from them. Stop having conversations with them. You look like a damn fool arguing with these people. You look like a damn fool trying to get these people to see logic. They can't see logic. Why? Because everything they say out their mouth is a lie, is an absolute lie. You understand what I'm saying? They attacked America. America's sending your children to go die in their war right now. After they attacked America. They got such a problem with Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. ICE is making more money than your damn military. Your soldiers is getting food stamps. Charles, you on here with the Twitter fingers. I told you they dumb. I told you they dumb. Every last one of them is. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're cavemen. All that caveman know to do is attack blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous. Attack blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous. Oh, I know. He says, I don't got no problem with nobody but you. We know you don't have no problem with nobody but us. We know you don't. We know. Why? Because the Bible said that you was going to have a perpetual hatred towards us, man. This Bible describes them perfectly, man. The Bible tells you who the devil is. The Bible tells you who the devil is. Matter of fact, let me get this for him. You know what I'm saying? Since Charles want to run his mouth. Charles want to run his damn mouth. Let me get this for him, Officer Karat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Go ahead, priest. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of scriptures I was gonna pull too, but since Charles want to run his damn mouth, you know what I'm saying? Run his damn mouth. They always run their mouth. All they can do is type their fingers and run their mouths while Trump is robbing you blind. Your kids, your sons and daughters dying in the desert. You on Twitter, you on TikTok. This is the oppressor, man. This is the oppressor, man. You feel me?
You wanted this, Salaki?
Nah, Salaki, priest. I was gonna show what scripture did I want to pull, man? Let me get to my the joint I have wrote up. You know what I'm saying?
No, Salaki.
The joint is so heavy. Salaki, go ahead, priest.
No. Why you doing that? Why you getting that scripture? I would just if you don't mind, I would go ahead and read this one while you getting that one ready.
Nah, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. You know, talking about you running the hate show. I can show you the hate show. I can read Romans 9:13 for you. I can show you what God hates. I can show you who God hates. He hates the oppressor.
This is why. No sweat.
Go ahead. Well, you know I can't stand these damn devils, man. How you doing? You always running your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? They done made Americans so stupid, man. They made them so stupid. It's a movie, y'all. Real quick, priest. You ever seen that movie, Idiocracy?
Come with God.
If we're not living through that shit right now, I don't know what we doing. That movie, Idiocracy, is exactly where we at right now. It's exactly where we at. But the people are dumb as hell. Dumb and violent. That's your Americans. Dumb and violent. Dumb and violent. I never said that I was God, but I do know that your people said that white man named Caesar Borgia was God, and that was a lie. Go ahead, priest.
No, everything they doing is dumb and a lie.
Because all they do is lie.
So everything they doing is dumb and is a lie because they listen. Their racism let the so-called Jewish man, you know what I'm saying, come into invade that Democratic and Republican and Congress and House and Cabinet and take over your money, take over your funding, take over what your children learn, how they learn it, and he took over your military. Thanks. And you still worried about some black people in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
On TikTok. He on TikTok, man, protesting.
You out there marching talking about something. You want to make America white again, make America great again. America is getting ready to be Jewish. You got Twitter fingers against some unalive. Like, listen, brothers and sisters are getting unalive, right? And they want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about how your president is clearly, you know what I'm saying, in a debacle, in between a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm going to make America great again and save it, or I'm going to save Israel, save the so-called Jewish man. You mad about us wearing a star, a so-called star?
Look, the geometry shapes make them mad. You know what I'm saying? The geometry shapes make them mad.
They worried about us wearing it. You know what I'm saying?
But not them though. Yeah.
Not them. They worried about us wearing it. They enemies.
You can't make it up.
Destroying your America. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want us to wear it. Why they destroying your America? This is why the military is merging. Because of Joel chapter 2, you know what I'm saying, verse 3. Behold, in those days, you know what I'm saying, which is talking about these times right now. You know what I'm saying? No sweat.
You got Joel 3 showing. You said you want Joel 2?
No, Salaki. Joel 3 and 2. Salaki. You know what I'm saying?
You want Joel 3 and 2. Salaki, I got you.
Is it up? Yeah, it's up.
You said Joel 3, chapter 3, verse 2, right?
Okay.
All right, I got you. Let me I'm gonna remove yours and put mine up. It's a little bit bigger. You know, you get older. You want the big screen.
No sweat.
All right, so this is Joel chapter 3 and verse 2. You know what I'm saying? This damn dumbass devil gonna ask me why you so mad all the time. Where's your joy? My joy is gonna come when you in chains,
Why
Charles.
not you mad? Why you ain't mad?
Charles, when you in chains, Charles, and your child's in chains, your daughter's in a chain, your son is in a chain, your wife is in a chain, the same way like you chained our people. Corral, real quick, right, Officer Corral. I saw this picture the other day. Like we done got so desensitized when it comes to the atrocities that we done been through as a people. It was just a simple picture. Showed us on the slave ships how they had us, you know what I'm saying, chained and laying there, stacked on top of each other. And when I saw that picture, it brought tears to my eyes because I was laying down when I, you know what I'm saying, looking at my phone.
It was a picture where it was just enough space for us to slide in there. Our face was right here at the top of the
So look, as I'm looking at it, right, and I'm laying down, I'm like, just laying here, knowing that I can't, and if I can't move. I can't move from left to right. I can't scratch my nose or my face. You know what I'm saying? I just got to lay here. And then not only that, but it's people on top of me, stacked up. So if they urinate, it comes down on me. If they defecate, that comes down on me.
And then you on the ship.
And you're on the ship, so everybody's seasick. Everybody's seasick and everybody's throwing up. The sisters on their menstrual cycle, and it's coming down on you, all in your eyes and your face. You imagine how many infections that we caught. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many of us died. You know what I'm saying? Doing a trip over here. You feel me? And you imagine just laying there for 5 minutes. And we did that shit for months and for hundreds of years. And these devils like Charles will run their fucking mouth and try to tell us that we're not owed anything. I didn't have anything to do with it. It's a victimless crime. No, it's not no victimless crime. And it's going to get right when you go through it, Charles. When you go through it and your child go through it, her children go through it, so on and on and on until we done use you all up. And the Lord say we can get rid of y'all asses. Now, that's called justice, Charles. That's called justice. I'm ready to read whatever you are, priest. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to imagine that in y'all heads. Y'all, when you get finished with this video, if you want to go to scripture breakdown class with General Hyde, but you lay there and just imagine that in your head. What we went through called getting over here and all that. Hate was what they went through getting over here, Charles. That's what that was. That your people did. That you and your people did. Then your dumb ass sit there and say you ain't got nothing to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't never gonna shut up. We ain't never gonna be quiet. And I'll never love you. And God don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And your daughters is gonna go through it too. Your daughters, your granddaughters, they gonna go through it as well. Get ready, Charles. Get ready. Talking about don't use the race card. Well, most times, the Bible is a race card. That's all the Bible is. It's a book of race cards. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations.
That's all nations. That's why the so-called Jewish man is merging with America, because the Middle East is all together. You see them gathering together when the Ayatollah Khamenei, is that his name? Ayatollah Khamenei for his funeral.
It's Khamenei. Khamenei. It's like Khamenei in the Hebrew.
Ayatollah Khamenei. You know what I'm saying? All of the Middle East, all those Middle Eastern countries gathered together. You know what I'm saying? Came to support. You know what I'm saying? That the Ayatollah, they gathered together, and guess who else was there? Russia, China. You know what I'm saying? North Korea. You know what I'm saying? Saudi Arabia. All of these nations are gathering together, and everybody picking a side. You know what I'm saying? So that's all the nations. Go ahead, sir.
And we'll bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
And he's gonna lead them down all of these decisions, all of these agreements. You know what I'm saying? All of these broken decisions and broken agreements is gonna cause them to go down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Go ahead, sir.
And Salaki, just real quick, priest, that word Jehoshaphat, you know what I'm saying? That's Shabbat. That's Shabbat. Y'all Shabbat in the Hebrew, right? That means the judgment. Judge. You know what I'm saying? The valley of judgment. Charles is gonna get judged for all your Twitter fingers. You're gonna be judged for running your goddamn mouth. You're gonna be judged for everything that you did to blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. You are going to be judged for. And the problem is, America, the oppressor, the YT man, has never been judged for nothing he's done. That's why he always running his goddamn mouth. That's why he think there's no consequences. That's why he think he can run his mouth and say whatever without having to pay for it. But he's going to be judged. And that's what this verse is talking about right here. Salakia. And it says, and we'll plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
And when it says plead, man, he is going to destroy. His plea is not him begging you, like, yo, please do right. Please, no, this is a different type of plea. This plea, man, is he gonna put his judgments down on you. You know what I'm saying? For the covenant that he made with Abraham.
Salaki, appreciate you froze up. You Tawak? No sweat. I keep on going until he gets straight, but he's going to plead with y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's going to plead with
You there,
them.
sir? Can you hear me?
Okay, I hear you now. Go ahead, Priest Salaki. Go ahead. You got froze
You
up
cut
for a
out
second.
for a minute, sir. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't even see you. No
I thought
sweat.
the same thing with you. It may have been me though, Salaki.
No sweat. No sweat. You know what I'm saying? He gonna plead with them. Go ahead, sir.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Who he scattered among the nations? He didn't scatter the so-called Jewish man, you know what I'm saying, among every nation. You know what I'm
No.
saying? The Jew, he didn't scatter them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He scattered blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He scattered the Jamaicans, the Haitians, you know what I'm saying,
right.
the Trinidadians. He scattered Issachar. He scattered the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans. We are all separated. He scattered the tribe of Judah, which is blacks that went in slavery in America, Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All over the place. He scattered us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's
What about
the nation.
Charles, Priest? What about Charles on TikTok? Did he scatter his people?
Nah, Charles people are here with their red hats on and their mega group and their Patriot front standing up behind them looking
That's what I thought.
built
That's what I
dumb as I don't know what. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I thought.
With
That's what I
no
thought.
hips and no shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they don't like blacks and Hispanics while the
There you
Jewish
go.
man steal everything from your land and then send you into war and say they're not going to war with you.
Right.
We chilling. We gonna sit this one out after we done bombed everybody. We're gonna sit this one out now. We did our job. We got stupid America to get into the war. Now that they in the war, now we gonna fall back.
That's right.
That's crazy.
That's right.
They've
That's
been
right.
doing havoc this whole time, bombing continuously. Every time Trump or America so-called tried to make a deal, you seen Israel, the so-called Jewish man, ugly face with his missile going over there. Now that America is finally putting some work in, it's finally got they sword out and they hammer out, they
That's
Thor
right.
hammer. You know what I'm saying? Now Israel put out and say that they not gonna help you fight Iran. You know what I'm saying? He was just over in America over and over and over. And Netanyahu trips back and forth, trying to, listen, we need to do this. Now all of a sudden, we good now. Y'all fighting, we good. But you want to sit on this.
Got them right where they want them at now. They're straight now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's saying, whom they have scattered among the nations. The 12 tribes of Israel were scattered among the nations. Go ahead, sir.
And parted my land.
You know what I'm saying? And part of their.
It says and part of their land. Again, it froze up. I don't know if that's me or okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know which one it is.
Just went out and went back in.
But if I could say one thing on that though, because this pale faced idiot in the chat says that he goes, you're gonna bust it wide open talking about hell, of course, because I said goddamn, you know what I'm saying. Then his dumb ass said I never said it, that he don't like nobody, but he mentioned the race card. Well, to show you how ignorant these people are, everything that you just read had to do with race. Everything that you just read had to do with race. It says, and we'll plead with them that were for my people. That's indicating a race of people. And for my heritage, Israel. Our heritage is blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous. Our heritage came from God. That's all about race. You feel me? And if you black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, and you can't see it by now, you don't notice how every time we get to talking, the first thing these damn oppressors say is this: it's not about race. You're playing a race card. You got a victim mentality, but they quick to put a red hat on and say "Make America Great Again," crying like they always do. Everything in this world is about race, and everything in that Bible is about race. All throughout the Bible, it's about Israel, a race of people. Then it says was scattered among the nations, like Officer Karas said. The YT man wasn't scattered among the nations. The Jewish man wasn't scattered among the nations. Nobody was scattered among the nations except for us. For us. You feel me? That happened to our people. What they did to us, they did that to God's children. And you can be dumb enough and believe these damn devils that's crying about you playing victim, or you can think that God is gonna let that slide. God don't let them slide, man. You're gonna pay for it, Charles. And since you don't like goddamn, guess what? Your goddamn daughter and your goddamn son, they going into goddamn it slavery. Know that much. They going into slavery, Charles, and you're making it work for them. I pray the Lord let me get them. Let me get them. and bring this conversation to mind. So you will know that you was talking to the priest and Lord when you was running your goddamn mouth. You know what I'm saying? And it says, and parted my land. Well, if the land of the Most High has been parted and his people's been scattered, well, who's over there fighting right now then, Officer Karat? Who's over there fighting? You understand what I'm saying? Who's over there fighting? That lets you know, man, that this Bible is all about race. This Bible is all about us. We the only people that fit that bill. We the only people that fit that description. And we the people that everybody want to jump in the chat and run their damn mouth about. Ain't that right? Damn right, Albert Heard. They love to run their mouth when it comes to us. And we've been conditioned and trained through hundreds and hundreds of years of being beat and being robbed and spoiled and I mean all kinds of shit they done did to us. That's why we got the mindset that we got. That's like even when you had brought up like Candace Owens earlier. You know what I'm saying? Or Candace Owens. Officer Tatum, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate them brothers and sisters, man. You don't hate them brothers and sisters. You feel me? That's what fear does. That's what Stockholm syndrome does. You know what I'm saying? And that causes us to have a lack of compassion for our brothers and our sisters. That's why they act the way that we act, act the way that they act. We can't act like them and change each other. You can't change your people unless you love your people. You know what I'm saying? And you got to love your people enough to not love anybody damn else except for your people. Everybody that has a child can understand that. You got a child and something happens to your child, you're not loving the person that did something wrong to your child or hurt your child and loving your child too. That makes no damn sense, man. That's Christianity. It makes no sense. The reason why we don't love each other like we should is because we love Charles. We love these damn devils who don't do nothing but lie. And it's over and over and over again on a global scale, man. And it's time for us to wake the hell up, man. I wanted to get a precept off of what you just read, right? Because it said to plead with them. We're going to show you how, again, this Bible is precept upon precept, line upon line, right? I'm going to get you on Isaiah 66 and 16. Let me show this up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop that one. Lock it. Let me show this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Again, when the Most High says he's going to plead with them, the Most High ain't finna beg them. You know what I'm saying? He's not finna beg them. He's not finna beg them to please stop, please vacate the land. Hey, it's this show we watch called Squatters, right, Officer Karat? He's not finna put no 24-hour notice on the door for you can come in and expect. He's not finna put no 30-day notice up to tell y'all to leave the land. Here a little, there a little. Damn right, Albert Heard. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna plead with them like that. This is what he means when he says he's gonna plead with them. This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 16. It says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Most High plead with all flesh." That's how the Most High get now. That's how he's gonna plead with them.
Right.
That's how he's gonna plead with them. You know what I mean? This not gonna be no happy-go-lucky love fest like the damn devil likes to get online and lie to us and tell us that. You got a victim mentality. Y'all just need to come together. Don't play the race card. No, if you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, if you know how to play spades, you better play them damn spades when you got them. You better play that trump when you got it. You better play that ace of spade, little joker, big joker. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that race card is. That's why they tell you not to play it. Play that damn race card every time. Every time, play it. Play it till they get sick of it. Why? Because the Bible says that shame shall cover them. You know why they don't want you to play that race card? Because they don't want to feel the shame that's coming. Because they ought to be shameful. You a damn American. You ought to be shameful to be an American. You ought to be shamed. You know what I'm saying? You ought to be shamed. Ain't no such thing as raising up all races. All races wasn't at the bottom of them goddamn slave ships. They weren't. Your people was on top, sexually assaulting the men and the women. You know what I'm saying? Beating them. They went down at the damn bottom of that damn slave ship. So there's no such thing as not about all races. Everything in this world is about race. And you play that damn race card. It says, "And the slain of the Lord shall be many." Because when Christ coming back, Christ is coming back with a big ass chip on his shoulder. He's coming back to play that race card, Officer Karat. He's looking for a particular race when he come back. He's looking for his people, like it says in Matthew. He's saving his people from their enemies, like it says in Luke 171. You understand what I'm saying? Everything in that Bible is about race. And don't let these damn devils, how they say, trick you out the street. Don't let them damn devils fool you and gas you up. Now all of a sudden, it ain't about race. When you done built the whole country off race, all your finances come off race. America was built off damn slave money, but now it's not about race. Your insurance company come from slave money, but now it's not about race. Every invention that we built, all the land we worked for and earned, you took it damn back. You pencil whipped and took it back. You understand what I'm saying? And then you go, "My people were slaves too." You goddamn lie. Your people ain't never been enslaved. Them damn criminals that came out that penal colony in Ireland or whatever, a goddamn criminal penal colony. They try to lie and say that they was damn slaves. They were indentured servants because they were damn criminals and crooks. They were crooks. God damn it, they were crooks and criminals. And they worked off their damn debt. Their children didn't go into slavery. They didn't lose their name. They stole another. They don't even, Ireland don't even belong to them. They stole that and took the damn name. And they like to lie and talk about they were slaves too. People never been no damn slaves. And we need to stop saying, we need to stop regurgitating these damn lies, man. We need to stop regurgitating these lies, man. And if anything, you deserve to be in chains, and you're going in chains, man. I pray the Lord give me your daughter.
That's right.
I pray your lineage depends on a nigga like me. I pray that. Pray that. It won't be no Twitter fingers in the kingdom. Let y'all know now. You know what I'm saying? It won't be no damn.
This scripture right here is so heavy, man. I'm glad you brought it out, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because this it ain't no escaping that word plea. You know what I'm saying? The water for bringing it up, that lets you know exactly what the Most High was saying in Job 3 and 2 and what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been talking about the day that the Most High come back. It's not going to be a happy day of smiles and sunshines and a family that prayed together and staying together. You know what I mean? Together. Lie. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a day of screams, heartache, pain, and very, very, very bloody for all who did not, you know what I'm saying, choose to follow after the Most High, who are our brothers and sisters, and all who chose to follow after the heathen. You know what I'm saying? You see his setup. You see his setup. His setup is so clear right now. You know what I'm saying? I ran trick. Listen, Salaki, is the so-called Jewish man put such a trick. You can tell how he is the eldest brother of Esau. You know what I'm saying?
You know just how to play. You know just how to play.
Yeah, he came into your house, you know what I'm saying? And he said, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. He set his foot up, you know what I'm saying? He swindled his little brother, you know what I'm saying? Moved his baby mamas and his friends all into the house and got high and drunk and smoked weed, you know what I'm saying? And moved his clothes in slowly and set his foot in his seat right into the seats of Congress, the House of the Senate, Republicans, Democrats, and then he made you go to war for him. And when you went to war for him, he swindled you and tricked you out of it and said, nah, I ain't gonna get into it. You handle it, bruh. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got all you got the good job and all the money and the food. Yo, you can pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Posted up. He ain't putting it on nothing.
You paying the bill. You hear me? You know what I'm saying?
He putting it on nothing.
Right. America looking at their older brother like, ooh, you make me so mad, but I can't beat you though. You know what I'm saying? I would just go ahead and do it. He edging you on, go ahead, man, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen. And the oppressors in America, man, you're the dumbest. I hope every black Hispanic that ever thought that these white boys were smart, that you know that they are not intelligent. That they are not smart. And when you follow after them,
evil, man.
You do dumb things like they do, like joining their military.
You know what I'm saying? Evil and wicked, man. They're evil and wicked. The Bible calls them the base man, and they prove it every day. They prove it in your comment section every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day they prove it. You know what I mean? But let me get see what I want to pull, man. I really wanted to go into yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like 6:47, so we might not be able to get
ready for Jeremiah the scriptural breakdown class.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you wanted to pull up another video or another scripture, sir?
I don't know if I want to pull up another video. You know what I'm saying? I think I kind of wanted to just real quick. I'm gonna show a slide or two real quick, and we're gonna wrap it up on again. This oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Just how wicked they are. And again, you know what I mean? What you seeing them do now, they've always done. Same way like you got this devil in the chat, Charles, running his fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. Then they hold their hands up. Then they pray. Then they pretend to be holy. Holy, 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 holy. You know what I mean? That's a lie, man. That's what the oppressor always has done, man. They're a liar, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to show this slide real quick. Just again, so you can just get a better idea, you know what I'm saying, why the Lord is coming back to plead with fire. Why Christ says that when he comes, he's going to have a vesture dipped in blood. Christ is coming back for heads, man. It's not gonna be nothing nice when Christ come back. Nothing nice at all. Charles, you're not gonna run your goddamn mouth when Christ come back. You're gonna be hiding under a rock somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You probably one of them po devils. You probably ain't got no damn money. That's why you're on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You're probably one of them devils. That's why you're on TikTok. You feel me? Broke devils that's on TikTok. So you probably ain't got no bunker like the rest of them. You ain't got that Baron Trump money, nigga. You probably ain't got no damn bunker. You know what I'm saying? Bounce Back said those Hispanic and natives prove it in the comments too. And you know what? Black people prove it in the comments too. Bounce Back. I get just as many black people that's in the comments that cap for the oppressor. They be capping for Charles. They do the same thing. We have learned to hate each other because we love them. So you can't say that those not our brothers and sisters is because they hate us. Black people hate black people. Candace Owens does not love black people. You know what I'm saying? What's that dude's name? Damn, I just did a video on him. Who?
Tucker Carlson.
Well, no, I'm talking about our people that don't mess with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Jason Whitlock. I did a video on him. I did a video on Jason Whitlock, Stephen A., Officer Tatum, the Hodge twins, Candace Owens, all them black people. They don't care about black people. So you can't say that just because natives and Hispanics they say dumb shit out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? That they not our brothers and sisters. They just following Charles. And because they love Charles, that's why they say that about each other, about us. You feel me? The Bible, Zephaniah 2:1 says to gather yourselves together, O nation, not desired. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people are the only people that's not desired in the world. We the only people that's been scattered all over the world. We were the only ones on those slave ships. Y'all saw how Charles just lied. If it my people were slaves too. See how he just lied. You know what I'm saying? But we really were on those slave ships. Latinos really were on those slave ships. Native Indigenous really were on those slave ships first, even before we got on. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know who's who as far as the Bible. It's not about how they treat you. And matter of fact, the fact that they hate on us too, that just proves what this Bible says. That's straight out the curses out of Deuteronomy 28. What I want to get you, go ahead, priest.
No, if I may, it's not just listen. They for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? They want to pick the side of Esau when he say they was on slave ships too. And you know how the ones that say, well, yeah, man, it happens to everybody. You gotta love and forgive. Yeah. But we're not just talking about these slave ships. That was the worst. There has been a continuation of oppression and unalive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they talk about the Irish man being enslaved. You was enslaved by your own people, and guess what? You made an agreement and you merged with them. You run their police force to continue their evilness. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. You went into slavery, now you got the police force. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got. The firefighter department. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got. You know what I'm saying? You got St. Patrick's Day. You got a holiday. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole country and a land. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got a so-called prophet, St. Patrick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, man,
go ahead, Priest Lock. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You've been paid. Like I was just saying, like if anything, you've been paid what people would call reparations for whatever happened to you. Whereas though you had an opportunity to build yourself back up, and if you feel bad about that, you could just go back to Ireland.
Hey, look, and just to add to what you're saying, I'm gonna show you how dumb they are. I'm gonna show you how they lie, right? You feel me? With everything that you listed that the quote unquote Irish man got. You know how the Irish man got it? You know how he got those reparations? Guess how he got it? He got it through something called a PLA, dropping bombs and blowing shit up. That's how he got it. But they tell black people every time you say something, they say black on black crime. Ain't that what they say every time? Every time they say black on black crime. Well, that's how the Irish man got his. You know what I'm saying? That's how Iran got a $300 billion reparations package. You know how they did it? Dropping bombs, fighting back. But if you're black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you're not supposed to fight back. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 US one, I got it from your mama. You know what I'm saying? If you're black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you're not supposed to fight back. That's how they show you that that's a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? Your police force that you got, they marched on Washington. They came to Washington to have a coup to take over on Washington. And when they left as just like you said, Officer Corral, as firemen, fire chiefs and captains, you know what I'm saying? Policemen, chiefs and captains. That's exactly because they was getting ready to overthrow the damn country. But they'll sit there and look you in your face and tell you to shut up, be quiet, shut up and dribble, shut up and don't complain, stop being a victim. Everything that the white man got is because he cried like a bitch and he was a victim. You know what I'm saying? Everything he got it because he cried like a little bitch. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Damn it. Anyway, let's get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Bounce back at one question. Are Mexican, Latino, Hispanics the same group? No, they're not. Mexicans, your quote unquote Mexicans are Issacharites in the Bible. Out of your Latino groups, you know what I'm saying? I split up. You got Asher, you got you got what? You got Asher, you got Simeon, you got Dominican. All of those speak, you know what I'm saying, some form of Spanish or quote unquote Latino. You know what I'm saying? So they're spread out. You feel me? Go ahead, priest.
No, Shalom. I was agreeing with you, sir. You want to pull this picture up though?
Yeah, you can go ahead. That's the wild. Because yeah. All right, so bet. So real quick before we get up out of here, right? This right here says that the U.S. regime has killed 20 to 30 million people since World War II. And this number is low, Officer Kara. Now, they said that, you know what I'm saying, Iran have been at war with America for 47 years. Iran ain't got no million bodies. Iran ain't got no 2 million, no 3 million. It damn sure ain't got no 30 million, but America do. And this number is extremely low. This doesn't take into account when they go and do military coups inside of the country. This doesn't count like when they go to Venezuela and kidnap the damn president. What they did to Cuba, the blockade Cuba and stop all the aid coming in. This don't count the sanctions. When they sanction other countries, what that means is their country can't get aid, food, medicine, whatever. Millions of people die behind sanctions. This number don't even have nothing to do with that, right? Nah, ain't no goddamn America. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm American. I got another dumbass devil in the chat. Another dumbass devil. You know what I'm saying? So this number has nothing to do with that. And this is just since World War II, right? And it's talking about 20 to 30 million people. If this was any other nation, it would be considered a terrorist state nation. But because it's America, because it's the YT man, and like these idiots is in the goddamn chat, they throw their hands up and say it wasn't us. We didn't do anything wrong. It's called democracy. You feel me? And this is just a small number. So I wanted to go a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? I was going to go over the definitions of war crimes. Everything that America doing is war crimes. It's all war crimes. Blowing up the bridges. That school that killed them 100 girls. You know what I'm saying? Those are all war crimes that they're doing. That they blatantly getting on television and being proud about. Those are war crimes. Everything that they did to us as a people is a war crime. Man. Those are crimes of war, and that's why Christ is coming back the way that he's coming back. Now we're gonna have to go over these slides here the next time. I was just gonna go to show how both the straits are closed now. Remember, we talked about that before. Both of your straits are closed now. Your Bab Mandab Strait they bombing ships coming through that strait now, and Strait of Hormuz is closed up. You know what I'm saying? This is the definition of an oppressor. An oppressor is an individual group of government authority that uses power unjustly, cruelly, or maliciously to keep others under control. No matter how you chop it up, America is the oppressor. There's no other way of getting around that. The YT man is the oppressor. By definition, his own definition, he is the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? If they enforce rules that deny basic human rights, you know what I'm saying? That's the oppressor. You feel me? Limit freedom, impose unreasonable burdens on people beneath them. That's the oppressor. And the last scripture I'm gonna get before we go, if I can get to it real quick, Isaiah 14:1, right on time for these dumbass devils in the chat. This is Isaiah chapter 14:1. Y'all make sure y'all take notes. Y'all write these scriptures down, man. Y'all get the chance, man. Y'all go through them. Y'all get in these classes like Officer Kara was saying, man. Get in these classes because ain't nobody else gonna tell you the truth. Nobody else is gonna tell you the truth about the Bible. Nobody. Your church is lying. Your church do whatever these damn white people say. So they're not going to tell you the truth. This is Isaiah chapter 14:1. I'm going to go through it real quick. Officer Kara, it says, for the Most High will have mercy on Jacob, Black, Latino, and Native Indigenous people. Your father is Jacob, and will yet choose Israel. His name was changed to Israel. That's why we are Israelites, and set them in their own land. We the only people that's not in our own land right now. Everybody else got their own land. China got their own land. Iran got their own land. Everybody got their own land except for us. This is how you know who this Bible is speaking to. And the strangers shall be joined with them. Them dumbass devils in the chat, called Clear Nat, whatever his damn name is, Charles. They're gonna be joined with us, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. When we get to this point right here, they won't be on TikTok running their mouth anymore, Officer Kara. They're not gonna be on TikTok running their mouth then. You know what I'm saying? This is verse 2, and the people shall take them. We're gonna take you, Klein, Iraq, whatever your name is. We're gonna take you, Charles, and bring them to their place. We're gonna put your ass in place once and for all. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids. You know what I'm saying? Why they don't tell you this in church? Why they don't tell you in church that the oppressor is going to be oppressed? He's going into slavery. Last part, and they shall take them captives. Weren't we their captives? One black people their captives, one Native Indigenous people their captives, one the Latinos their captives. whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. So Salakia, we got to this part a little bit later on. We might have to revisit some of this, you know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we get back in here, you feel me? I wanted to show you the definition of oppressor, who the oppressor is, and what's going to happen to their head. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about a thumb to all
Y'all
the
about
actors.
a thumb.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Y'all was smart. Thumb by Shimmy, I was shy.
We're going to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Real soon, we're going to do it again. Hey, y'all check us out. Get ready for a General Muhammad scripture breakdown class. I think Captain Azaria might be teaching that. I don't know. I ain't sure. But y'all get ready to check that out. It's going to be fire, man.
All right. Shalom. Lord of grace.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do. They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.